It is go time. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I have my coffee ready and my coffee with Nikkie mug. Let's see. It's a little slow this morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. How are you guys doing this morning? Good morning, Sandra. Good morning, Julie. Good morning. Good morning sounds like a little good morning. Good morning. It's a song. So this weekend, we went to go and see Amanda Seales. Good morning, Laura. It was so good. She was funny. She was funny. She was more real, but she was definitely funny. It was a good show. I'm glad we went to go see it. So kudos to Sean because she got the tickets. So kudos to her. All right, you guys, you already know what to do as soon as you walk in the room. Like this video. Also, what I want you to do is fan out, tell everybody we here. Come on over here and join us. Oh, and I got this new shirt from DC. It says Black Girls Are Lit. Good morning, Crystal. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, Black Girls Are Lit. That's what my shirt say. Yeah, so it was a really good show. So I'm so glad we went, and I got to meet up with, if you guys have not seen the live, we met up with Patricia, Alejandro, Valentina, Malaysia, Nicole, Nini, Marniki. Yes, it was so good. It was so good. Malaysia and Martiniki surprised me because they told me they weren't coming. Well, Martiniki didn't tell me she was not coming. She just left it, she just dropped it. She was like, oh, it's so nice. Everybody's going to meet. And then she just left it there. And then Malaysia played me. She's like, oh, yeah, I'm so sorry. I'm not going to meet you. And she's walking me through the mall. And I didn't even know she was around because I was lost in there. The mall was so big. Good morning, Latrice. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, Nicole. Hey. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. I was telling everybody about our meetup. It was so good. Good morning, Kelly. Good morning. My coffee is nice and hot and delicious. Usually when I'm sitting here for coffee with Nikki, my coffee is cold or warm. It's nice and hot this morning. It's nice and hot. So how was everybody else's weekend? How did your weekend go? Julie, I think you had an event this weekend, right? Who else had an event this weekend? I don't think anybody else in here had a event this weekend. I know I think Julie did. How was your weekend? Did you guys have an amazing weekend? The weather was beautiful. It's at 111 degrees. It was in the car, it was 111 degrees in DC, but I was like, that is really hot. I don't know if I've ever been anywhere where the temperature's been that high. Because even when I went down to Dallas, it was not that hot. We escaped the heat because the week that we left was the last week of the 90s and the 80s and 90s. And then the next week was going to be in the hundreds. I was like, huh, glad it's hot and humid. It was hot and it was thick. It was just everything. It was on Thursday and Friday. Oh, okay. Okay. So how was everybody else's weekend? It was hot. We went to the beach again. I seen that you went to the beach. Which beach did you go to? Far Rockaway? Coney Island. Where did you go? So how was your weekends, ladies? How was your weekend? I want to recap what we did from last week because I don't want to move past it without knowing that people are taking steps to do it, because I don't want you guys to have failed launches, and I don't want you to have You know, I want you to have the results that you say that you want, right? But in order to get these results, you have to do some work. Some work, you know, some pre-work is required. So I definitely want to make sure that we go back into that Far Rockaway. All right, Julie. Good morning, Monique. It was amazing. I did freshman kickoff for kids starting college. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. It was okay. Oh, what was wrong with your weekend, Laura? Good morning, Sky. How are you doing? Great. Made soap and had a great live session with Kelly yesterday. That is awesome. I'm so glad you guys are connecting with each other. That is beautiful. Mine was great. Got engaged. Yes, we got to say congratulations to Latrice and Tron. They are engaged, honey. She is a whole fiance right now. And that is so beautiful. Yeah, and your ring is beautiful too. So, yes, tell them good job. Good morning, Nene. I got to meet Nene this weekend. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. You guys make sure you're hitting the like button and make sure that you fan out, take this link and put it everywhere. I need you guys to put this link everywhere. Remember, my goal for the end of this month is 100 viewers in the room. So I need you guys to go out and tell everybody, come in here and join us. Period. Period. Good morning, LaRonda. Good morning, right? Hey, fiance. We now gonna call you fiance. You are not Latrice. You fiance. No, I can't do that because that just minimizes who you are. But we could say Latrice, aka no. I don't want to minimize all your greatness. But it's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. We are so happy for you. Good morning, Rolanda. Good morning. All right, you guys. So I want you to tell me how your weekend was. And then I want to get right into it so that we could, I just want to recap what we did last week as far as, you know, planning and launching, because I want to make sure that you guys have everything and that if there was any steps that you missed, any questions that you had or anything that I needed to repeat, that you guys have it so that when you are ready to move forward, that you have all of the things that you need in place, right? Because if you don't have everything that you need in place, there is going to be a reason why the launch fails, because everything is not structured in the way you need it to be. So I want to make sure that we all get that. Yes, the IG live went well. Thank you, Michelle. Good. But you guys recording your numbers? Did you guys see how many people you had in the room? How much engagement? Because it's all about recording, right? We have to measure everything. Good morning, Kendra. I'm a whole fiance. Yes, you are a whole fiance. Yes, 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 yes. So I want to get into a few things as far as your business is concerned. Is Jasmine in the room? Because Jasmine is she'll be able to help with graphics and stuff like that. Just in case you guys need help with graphics and have not reached out to Jasmine yet, I want to encourage you to reach out to Jasmine and get what you need so that you can proceed. Get what you need so you can proceed. Hey, good morning, Tanya. Good morning. Tell me about your weekend. We are recapping, okay? So first thing I want to know is um besides how was your weekend? Does everybody have their branding in place? I know quite a few of us, and I'm one of them because I'm giving my brands um a fresh face of makeup. I'm not revamping, I'm not rebranding. I am just giving her a fresh face of makeup. And so I am going to have a few changes and adjustments that I'm going to be doing. And I know a few of you guys have set up appointments with Dee, and today is the last day to take advantage of her $200 creative branding vibe session. So today's the last day to get it. So if you did not get it over the weekend, if you did not get it, I think she was here on Thursday morning. So if you guys did not get it from Thursday to today is the last day. So if you want to do it, then I advise you to go ahead and book her. She said if you needed to work out some kind of arrangement with your payment because you don't have it right this minute, she will work something out with you. So make sure that you guys get in contact with her ASAP so that you could work out some kind of payment plan or some kind of schedule that you guys could work out, to do together, so that you can book this call and get it done, because I want you guys to be prepared and ready to go before the holidays. I want you guys to be set up by at least September, October, so that you are prepared and ready to go. You know what packing orders feels like. You know what you need, and inventory and things like that. You know what that looks like before the holidays hit. And even if you want to go out there and start doing markets and things like that for the holidays, because this is another stream of income. Yes, you can make money online, but you can also make money at events, and you can do them both. Why I choose between this one or that one when I know that I can have both, right? So you could do both of them. So you want to make sure that you kind of like just starting to get these things done, because if you don't, you're going to miss it, and you do not want to jump in the double dutch rope when we are already in holiday, because you're going to get lost in the sauce, and that may be a reason for you to be discouraged, or you feel some type of way about your launching and things like that. But it's just about your timing. So I want to make sure that your timing is together, and I want to make sure before September, October, that you guys are ready to go, and everything that you need in order to be successful, that you have it. That's as far as my guests are concerned. That's as far as encouragement, inspiration, everything, anything that I think you need, labeling, graphics, whatever it is that you need. I want to make sure that you have it so that you can get the ball rolling and start moving towards success, right? Start moving towards building this brand, start building this business. Sky said, I signed up to be a vendor at a local mall. That is awesome. At the end of August, I realized I have to do a lot of pre-work. So I have to come up with a giveaway to collect email addresses as well as coupon codes. Got you. Yes, let's start. Just brainstorm, and we'll get it together. Yes. Good morning, Patricia. I got to meet Patricia and my babies. Yes, I did. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I need to change my meeting date with D, so I'll inbox her. What day did you have, Latrice? What day did you have? Because maybe I could switch. I've set my appointment up with D. Go Kelly. Go Kelly. But hey, good morning, Patricia. Patricia P. Patricia MP. Good morning. Good morning, Nikki. Good morning, everybody. Happy Monday. Good morning, Trina. Good morning, Yazzie Faye. Good morning, Betty Rose. Good morning, you guys. Tell me about your weekend, and we're going to jump into what we need to do so we can have a successful launch, so we can have a successful product, so we can have a successful brand. We're about to get into it, and we're just going to recap what we did, because I want to make sure that you guys got everything that I put, what I said last week. I want to make sure that you have everything that you need, and there's certain things that need to be in play, and the first thing is your communication. Good morning, Valentina, my beautiful, beautiful, gorgeous sunshine unicorn. She's such a ball of energy. Yes, good morning. Good morning to my ball of energy. I'm going to give you a unicorn name. Definitely giving you a unicorn name. Valentina came to it with her pink ball gown. She was ready to go. Oh, she said, hi, Mickey. Because you can't say Nikki. I'll take it. It's not, hey, I'll take the Nikki. I'll take the Mickey. For real. It was amazing to meet the BBU tribe of the DMV area. It was so good. And I had so much fun. Like, I felt like I've known you guys. So it felt amazing. Our first week in business netted 11 sales. Good job. Now we got next week, 2 weeks. Let's see if we can hit 22. See what you did. And then Betty Rose, what I want you to do is I want you to pay attention to what worked. what worked and do more of the what worked. Hey, Miss Quell. Hey, Miss Quell. Hey, Miss Carter. Good morning, Khalida. Good morning. My weekend was busy. Oh, and you was in my area, Yazzie Faye. I used to live down the street from there. Uh, my weekend was busy, but I need to get things in order business-wise. Yes, yes, and yes. You cannot overlook these things. I'm telling you, I've overlooked them for way too long in this time. If they'll keep smacking you up in your face, smacking you in your face. So you cannot overlook those things. And that's why I keep coming back and keep going over things, because I know exactly how you may be doing it, because I know the way I did it. And so I'm not saying you're me, but I'm saying I did overlook a few things. I'm saying I did do things, and I went around in circles quite a few times, been in business for 12 years. I went around a circle quite a few times. So I know some things that people might, start saying things and be like, oh, well, this didn't happen. I know, because certain things are not set up. So you can't overlook them for long, because they're going to come back. They're going to come back. I got my first wholesale order. Oh, yes. Come on, Tanya. I got my first wholesale order, prepping for a few vending events. That is beautiful. Awesome, 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 awesome. I have this Wednesday morning at 11 a.m. This Wednesday? You want to switch with me, Latrice? I'll take your Wednesday if you want. I think I took the 2nd or the 3rd. Do you want to switch with me, Latrice? Yes, ma'am. Today is the last day to get her for $200. That's right. So if you haven't signed up today, if you have not signed up with her today, with her, please do so today. Right. Congrats, T. Yes. I'm about to schedule my August all the way out. I hear that. Congrats, K and Candles. Yes. My appointment isn't until mid-August. My appointment is, early August. So if Latrice want to switch with me, I'll take hers. Congratulations to everyone. When is Jazz doing the wholesale class? She's doing the wholesale class on the 18th. August 18th is the wholesale class. Sometimes I feel stuck. I have to sit still and create more products. It's hard when I work a job. Yes, there's a lot of times you're going to feel stuck. Being stuck is going to be a thing, but you got to figure out what it is that gets you there as a trigger, right? So what gets you there and how to get yourself out of it. I know sometimes, like, I just was in a rut, like a creative rut, because I'm like, I just felt like I couldn't think. So in order for me to get out of that creative rut, I had to do something else creatively that had nothing to do with the other thing, so that I could loosen it up, or whatever I had to do in order to, in order for me to start thinking on how to, do the other things that I wanted to do creatively. So it's the cricket class in the honor society. The cricket class is in the honor society, but I have to book Nikki for another day, because Nikki wasn't able to do the one that she had that we had in July. So we're going to postpone it. Not postpone it. We are going to reschedule it. We're going to reschedule that one. Latrice, we switching days. What we doing? Because I take yours. I will take yours this Wednesday. What time is your appointment? Let me see. Let me check. Do you need a late in the afternoon appointment? Thank you, Nikki. You're welcome. Believe me, I know what it feels like to have creative blocks. I know what it feels like to, let me tell you something. If you sit in a space, right? Like you doing your work and you just going through the motions or whatever, and you feel like it's just blank, like there's actually nothing going on, you can't move, you're just stuck, right? I physically get stuck. I physically can't think. Like it's not even a thought. Like even if I try, I just can't. I just get stuck, and I'm sitting there and I can't move, and I'm not inspired to do anything. That feeling, it's not a great feeling. So, sometimes you may have to sit there for a second to get that out of your system, because maybe that's what you need to be, to flush out whatever it is that's going on in the back of your mind, so that you can come up with some new ideas and new thoughts. Good morning, Anthea. Hey girl. Hey girl, I miss you, sis. I miss you. Okay, cool. I got a reminder that I had to complete the class. Oh, complete that class, girl. I agree with doing something creatively. That's why you see my real covered looking all sexy. Oh, okay. Good morning, Sherelle. Good morning. I know I miss you. Let me see what my thing is. All right, Latrice, I'm gonna tell you after we get off. Oh, wait. Okay, so 12 o'clock. 12 o'clock on the I'll invoice you August 3rd. August 3rd at 12 o'clock. Can you do that, Latrice? I just found out my local library got a Cricut and lets you use, oh, that's nice. And lets you use all their supplies. I'm excited since I don't have one yet. Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. Yes, I do. All right, so let's switch. And then you can have August 3rd and I'll have yours tomorrow. I mean, Wednesday. If she says it's okay. I'm making plans for her schedule like I know what's going on. I'm making plans for her schedule. That has nothing, but I mean it's the same time slot, so just different people. I be doing all kinds of stuff, creating artwork, and I'm not an artist. It doesn't matter. It does not matter. You are an artist if you can create it, and if you feel the passion to do so, you are an artist, because you don't let somebody else dictate what artist, what art is for you, right? So it's whatever you want it to be, period. Period. Whatever it is, whatever you feel. People are creating artwork with forks and knives and plastic spoons and ketchup, and they're creating art with all kinds of stuff. You are an artist, period. You make stuff, you're an artist, period. Got people asking if they could buy one. See? Clearly you're an artist. Clearly. Does who have a firm? Yes. Where's that library? Oh, you guys for your Cricut? Yazzie Faye, why you ain't look on the good morning, Siobhan, on the what do you call the marketplace, to see if you can get one from there? Oh, no, yes. I don't see a firm. But she said that you can schedule an arrangement with her. And she said, don't not get the session if you can't afford it, and she will work it out with you. So maybe send her a message and see if you guys could work something out. All right, I'm writing my message right now. Send you a message and see if I can switch with Latrice, the fiance. I saw them on TikTok and was like, nice. Call me after this live. Okay. I will. I will. All right, you guys. So we nice and full in here. Make sure everybody hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. So before we move on, I want to know. Yes, sis, the worst that can happen is she says no. Exactly. But she did say it. I heard her say it. If you go back to the you go back to the video, she said it. All right. So I have my notes like I always do, but I want to make sure that whatever you guys need, you guys let me know ahead of time so I can make sure that I can put whoever in play that needs to be in play. Okay, so if you know that you need something, I'm trying to get I want to get Fair and Etsy on, because a lot of people are asking if they should have Etsy and they want to know the benefits and blah blah blah. Etsy, and oh, I also want to do We Buy Black too. So I want to try to get those three people, well, those three companies on, so that you guys can have more information about, you know, different platforms that you can sell on. Again, I would think it's smart to do Etsy and We Buy Black, because those are two platforms that have their own built-in following. So I would say do your website and that following as well, so that you can have, you know, you have people coming in from everywhere. And remember, I said the cycle of people. You want to make sure that you're cycling people. Those are people that you may or may not have access to, and they do. And since they are a trusted platform, you may want to just go ahead and do that. Again, if you are on any other outside platform, you want to make sure that you include those fees in your pricing. Do not feel that you have to obligated to have the same prices from your website to whatever that is. Don't feel obligated to do that, because your fees are going to be different. And so if your fees are going to be different, your price must reflect that. So don't feel bad about it. A lot of people are saying, Etsy, the fees are going up, da 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 da. Well, if the fees are going up, so should your price. So period. Right? Does everybody understand that? If you know that your Etsy fees are going up, then you have to change your fees. Period. Do not feel like you have to stay the same. If you have to change your rates, you have to change your rates. When your cost goes up, so does your price. And you have to tell them that. You know what I'm saying? And if you feel the need to tell your customers that Etsy is charging a little bit more, so you don't even have to say Etsy is charging a little bit more. You could just say, you know, prices are changing because, and then you can say whatever you're going to say, and then use that price model, your pricing model for that, right? Because if you are keeping the price the same and they're raising the rates on you, shipping, they're raising the rates on you, and you're not reflecting that, you're going to lose money every single time. So does everybody understand what I'm saying? If you are on Etsy, I would advise you to get on Etsy, period, because I mean, initially it doesn't cost you anything. It costs you something when your products sell. So how can you lose, right? It's not like you have a website or something that you have to commit to. You don't have to commit to anything. It costs what, 20 cents or something like that to have a product on the thing. And then you know, the fees and everything else. And what is so good about Etsy, and this is not like a whole like I love Etsy, you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying the thing about Etsy is, even you can ship out all these things and it'll be a credit from them. Like that money is not coming directly from you first, and then at the end of the month, then you pay it. So I think that's a good idea. So when you do Etsy, make sure you change your fees. I mean, make sure you change your price. And if they go up, you go up, period. They go high, you go high. Period. Got it? Got it? Everybody got it? Put a 1 in the chat if you got it, you understand. Patricia said, yep, charge more on Etsy, right? Yes, period. But get there, because like I said, they have a whole totally different platform. Etsy, they are looking for people who have whatever it is. When they're on Etsy, they know what they're looking for, right? Maybe you are what they're looking for. Get there. You wouldn't have it on your own platform, so you might as well go ahead and work that out. Good morning, Linda. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, nothing. Yes, next to nothing on Etsy. So they have a shipping platform. They do. They have shipping in their platform, and they charge you, and at the end of the month, then you pay it. Like, you know, you have your fees or whatever. They'll send you money, but you have a certain amount that has to come back on whatever you spent on shipping. Does Etsy allow you to load your catalog from your website? That I'm not sure, but it depends on where your website is. I know Shopify does a lot of the integration. I think maybe BigCommerce may do it, because I know I could no, in ShipStation. In ShipStation, I could add my Etsy store. Oh no, in BigCommerce, I could also add my Etsy store, but I did not, and I didn't add my Etsy store to that. But if you want to do it as far as inventory is concerned, then you can do it like that. I don't like the idea of having to re-add all of my products. I do. I re-add because everything that I have on my website is not on my Etsy. So there are certain things that I don't want there, and so they're not there. So it depends. But I think you can just do a little quick Google search and see if you can. If you're on Shopify, I think you'll be able to do that. And then you can also integrate it. I think they have these like apps or something that you can add to incorporate your or to integrate your Etsy store to your website. What's your thoughts on selling on eBay? I don't have any thoughts because I've never sold on eBay, but I do love to shop on eBay. I shop for things that I need as far as packaging is concerned, things like that. I don't shop on eBay for products that I want to use. You know what I'm saying? Like body butters and things like that. I don't shop on eBay for that. But I would shop on eBay for boxes, bubble wrap, all those type of things. I would. Um, but I don't have an opinion about eBay because I haven't done it. I haven't joined Etsy. Nicole understands. I have an Etsy and like 4 items in my shop. Well, add some more. Add some more. And they also have this whole thing where you can do promos and you can push your products up to the top of the listing. They also have Marmalade where you can get some keywords so that it can also generate up higher in the search. So yeah, I suggest that you guys go ahead and get that Etsy. That's like Shopify. Gotcha. One, I find Etsy, they offer free shipping. They want you to, I don't do free shipping. They tell you, they suggest that you do free shipping because that's going to get more people in the door. If you do free shipping, then you change your price yet again because you can't eat that free shipping. You can't. So that cost got to be in your price of the product. I'm not able to offer free shipping at this time. What's your advice? That's my advice. So if you do offer free shipping, then find some way to incorporate that into your pricing. Right? Or no, ain't no or. That's the way it has to be. It has to be incorporated into the pricing. So maybe give more of what you know, like something you can give a little freebie or something like that so that you can offer the free shipping. So it's not free shipping really. It's just the idea. You're telling them it's free shipping, but it's not free shipping. They're paying for it on the back end, right? So you have to figure out how much you can, you could play with so that you're still going to be making your money. So if you give them more value, then you can think, okay, so I'll give them a little bit more value. This is costing me 20 cents and I'll make sure that I'll get that extra $3 on the back end or, you know, whatever. But you have to make sure that it's included because if not, you're going to lose out. Is there a monthly fee for Etsy? No. I think it's per product that you put up there. It's per item listed. Yes, 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 yes. I've been on Etsy for almost 4 months and have gotten tons of favorites, but no hard sell. Not sure what the disconnect is. I even have an email with a discount code scheduled for people who favorite. So all the people that favorite, maybe you need to send them, this is market research, right? So all the people who favorite it, maybe send them an email and ask them, and introduce yourself. What can you do? You see that they favorited the item. Why didn't they, why didn't they seal the deal? Whatever the wording is, something like that. Just kind of like see, was there something wrong or anything? Don't say, was there something wrong? But just see, like, what could you do in order for them to make the sale? Like, do you need to offer something? Did they want a smaller size? Did they want a whatever? Because then maybe your people on Etsy want a smaller size candle, or maybe your people on Etsy want something different, right? So then if that is the case, then you know how to go about it as far as your planning is concerned when you posting things up on Etsy. Maybe they need to have more information about your product. Maybe they need to see more. Are you leading them to your social media so that they can get to know you? Or is it that they're just following you there and that's where it stops? And what about your descriptions? What do your descriptions say? You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of things to factor in on what's going on. Could be your shipping. Again, a lot of people are offering free shipping. It's just shipping high. They also give you little suggestions in Etsy about like if your shipping is over a certain amount, then they'll say, you know, people are usually not buying if your shipping is over $5.95 or something like that. And then you have to make adjustments accordingly. Patricia said, to be successful on Etsy, you have to learn Etsy SEO. Yes, and that's what Marmalade does. Marmalade. I've tried it. I don't find it to be like the best, but I also did not commit to it enough for it to be, you know, to generate that much. But the things that I had on there, people were already searching, so I was kind of good with that. I did have my shea butter platform on there. Did amazing on that. Like, it was really good. So you got to just see what you could do, see what you could do. And also, they have free classes on Etsy. Go take those Etsy classes. If you want to be on Etsy, just read the little blog, read not the little blogs, but read the blogs, see the videos, and see what suggestions they have in order for you to have a successful Etsy platform. My friend Sun Basil Soaps, she's been on Etsy for a very long time, and she has her platform is quite a few places. She got her own website, she got an Etsy store, she's on Amazon. She has quite a few avenues where she is generating income, revenue from her business, right? So she has been very successful. She's been they've written her up quite a few times. She's been in a holiday guide quite a few times. Like, she's been there. I've been making soap for 12 years. She's been making soap, I think, for the same amount of time, or she could have been making soap for longer, because that was one of my people who I used to look at when I was in, you know, trying to find some inspiration. She was one of the people. And so, yeah, I told her, I asked her, I was like, can you come on? I need you. Question: do you think the sample I sent you is a question? Do you think the sample I sent you is sufficient? Is a sufficient sample for VIP bags at an expo, or should I do tea lights? Well, tea lights you can light. The sample you gave me, you cannot. If you wanted them to get an idea of what your body butter feels like, as far as, you know, your massage candle oil, I should feel like, then that's great, because all you need is a little bit, and that will last, and they could put that right into their pocketbooks or whatever. But a tea light, if they wanted to light a candle and actually have that whole massage candle experience, I'd probably go with the tea light. Good morning, Sean. Good morning. Why didn't I think of that? I didn't think I could, but I'll definitely try that. My shipping is included in the price on Etsy, but I will make an email. Yes, yes, yes. Write the emails down however you need to. Remember, the people's emails that you have on Etsy, they are not your own, right? So you want to make sure, and then you try to lead them into your email marketing so that they can opt in to your email marketing, and see what it goes like, you know, see what that looks like for you. Good morning, Tanya. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. That's part of your market research. Also part of what I wanted to talk about. That's part of your market research. You question your customers to see what they want, or you question your potential customers to see how you can deliver an amazing experience, and what do they expect, or what do they want in a product, right? So what do they want in your your candles, right? So is it the price that's a problem? Is it the look that's a problem? Is it shipping that's a problem? Like, what is it that is the disconnect from being a favorite to being a purchase, right? So that is that. So I want to go and I want to get into a little recap of what we did last week, right? So last week we were talking about launching and things like that, but you cannot plan a successful launch if you do not have a way to get customers. If you don't have a way of generating new customers and meeting up with the old ones, and cycling everybody through, and like talking to everybody, and seeking them, right? So you cannot have a successful launch if you have nobody. If there's nobody in the club, then you can't have a successful night, right? There's no DJ, there's no people, there's no bar, there's nothing in the club. So how are we filling up the club? That is what we were talking about last week, filling up the club. So if you don't have that, you cannot have a successful campaign, because who are you selling to? So before you even plan your launch, before you even get there, You need to plan how you're going to get your new customers, how you're going to get your old customers back, how you're going to communicate with the people that are following you, how are you going to communicate with the people that on your social media platforms. What is the language you need to speak to them, and how often do you need to speak to them, so that when you're ready to launch that thing, you're not launching to a cold audience, you're launching to a warm audience. You warmed them up, you buttered their bread, right? So now they are ready to go. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Put a 1 in the chat if you understand what I'm saying, that getting the people in the room is the first thing you do before you even plan out this launch. Before you even plan a product, you need to figure out how you talking to customers. You need to figure out how you get new customers. You need to figure out how to, win back those other customers. Like, period. Period. Linda says, I can't wait until the Etsy chat I started an account 2 months ago. They locked my account, took the fees, and hasn't reopened my account yet. Did you speak to somebody, Linda? Speak to somebody and get your account reopened. And they reopen it quickly. Believe it. Believe it. I'm going to go live weekly and switch to Klaviyo for automation. Write that down, Yaz. Put that in your planner and put down the days and the times that you are going to go live. Don't leave it loose. Make it a day and commit to it. Make it something you can commit to. Make it something you can commit to. All right. So Michelle says 1. Yaz says 1. Siobhan says 1. Nicole 1. Kelly 1. Hey, Jasmine. She's in the room. Man, I'm in my own world this morning. Turning on post notifications. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, Jasmine. All right. Patricia, Monique, Trina says 1. Sean says good morning. Laura 1. Linda 1. Good morning, beautiful. Came in on a good one. You know it. You know it. It's going to be trivia. Okay. All right. Make sure you write it down, though. No, is there a number or email? I can't find it. Yes, go to contact us. You may have to, I have to go around quite a few ways, but just keep on clicking contact and keep going around. You'll find an email. You'll find an email, even if you have to Google it. Even if you have to Google it. All right, so we know that we need to have customers, right? We know that, and they're not customers yet. They're customers and potential customers, right? So we need to make sure we're engaging them. We need to make sure that we're bringing them in. How are we bringing them in? How are we cycling them through? We need to make sure that we're exciting them, because if you're not exciting them, if you're not messing with any of their triggers, then they're not messing with you, right? Because it's obviously going to fall on deaf ears, which means when you're ready to sell your thing, if you didn't engage them and if you didn't play on their triggers, they are not going to convert to customers. Does that make sense? If you didn't engage with them, they're not going to automatically be like, if you think that just the content that you're putting out now, right? The content you're putting out now, you're not getting very much engagement, that you think that if you start selling something at this particular moment, that those people who are not engaging with you are going to say all of a sudden, oh, you know what? I'm going to buy this. Do you think that they're going to want to? If they're not engaging with you now, they're not going to engage with you when you're selling something either. Right? You may get some people that's going to engage because they like sales and they're waiting for you to put your stuff on sale, right? They want it cheaper, so they may do it for that, but they're not going to end up being your lifelong customers. They're going to just be your one-time customers that wait for a sale. Does everybody understand what I'm saying? Be right back. At the water, getting some self-care. Oh, wait. At the water, getting some self-care in. Gotta go get. Okay. Gotta go get some content. Got you. Does everybody understand that? If you're not engaging when you start to put your sale up or when you start to launch, they're not connecting with you. So there's some disconnect. We got to establish what that disconnect is. Maybe you're not consistent. Maybe you're not pulling. They don't know what you're doing. They don't know what you're all about. Maybe they don't know you. Maybe they don't understand your products. Maybe they Maybe they do, they're on the fence with somebody else. Who knows? It could be so many reasons as to why people are not really engaging with you. So now it's your job to see how to make them engage with you. Where is that disconnect? How can I make you, we need to speak. We need to have conversations. Maybe I need to engage you by asking questions. Maybe I need to engage you by doing a giveaway. Maybe I need to engage you by going live and showing you demos and things like that. Maybe that's how I need to engage with you. Maybe you need to see more from me, and you're not connected to me. You don't know, like, and trust me yet, because you don't know what I do and you don't know who I am. And do you guys trust people you don't know? Put a 1 in the chat if you trust them, put a 2 if you don't. Like, if I don't know you, how can I trust you? Put a 1 if you're trusting, put a 2 if you're not. How far in advance do you start? I would say a month and a half, to plan out your launch so that you can, hey, good morning, April. So that you can have enough time to do what you need to do, plan it, speak to them, engage, all of that stuff, so that you can get them excited, anticipation. You, period. Your back end needs to be together too. Your descriptions need to be right. Your visuals need to be right. You need to give time for all that to happen. You cannot you can do certain things, but being rushed like that within a week or two, you're not going to be able to deliver the best product that you could possibly do. You're not going to deliver the best experience you can possibly deliver, because you don't have enough time in order to do that. There's plenty of times, and I said this before, plenty of times when I'm trying to launch something and I don't have enough time to load my pictures up before it's time to go live. I don't have enough time to load my pictures up. My descriptions are lacking. My communication is lacking because I'm behind the scenes trying to get everything done. I didn't hire anybody to help me, so I'm frantic trying to get everything done, and I'm only one person trying to do social media, trying to load up the website, trying to write descriptions, trying to take pictures, trying to make videos, trying to have content, trying to have all those things before you launch. If you do that, it's going to be a whole frantic situation within the first 2 weeks, right? That's going to be very frantic. So give yourself some time, give yourself some mercy, give yourself some leeway so that you can do all the things that you need to do. Get your pictures done, get your visuals together, get your message together, get the plan together. How you hyping them up? How are you engaging? What are they going to connect to? Where they're going? Like, you need to have time to plan all these things out properly, because if you do not, then remember, they're not going to connect with you. They're not going to connect with you. So you want to give yourself an ample amount of time to get all those things in line. I don't know if you're like me, but trying to rush and get all these pictures and stuff done and load them up at the same time, a recipe for disaster. Recipe for disaster. So you want to make sure you give yourself some time. Give yourself some time and get to understand what you're doing, right? Get a plan, look at it, plan it out, put it on a schedule so that you can follow through every single time. Every single time. Even because if you have a plan, no matter if anything throws you off your course, right? You at least know I got a plan, right? Something throws you off and you don't have a plan, you don't really know where you're going. You're kind of like shooting in the dark. You're going to do whatever you got to do over here. Then you're going to try to do what you got to do over here, and nothing really gets done. And so does everything get completed? I know lots of times when I'm planning stuff, there's a lot of things that don't make it to the website because there's too many other things going on in the background that they didn't get done. Not that it doesn't look bad for everybody else that's on the outside looking in, but it looks bad for me because I know what my point was. I know what I planned on doing, and that's not what I was able to produce because I didn't have the time that I needed to produce these things. So you want to make sure you give yourself enough time to do everything, right? Because you want it to be right, but you don't want it to be lacking at all, right? And then like, okay, well, next time I got to try to figure that out. Next time I got to figure that out. I mean, you're going to do that regardless, but you want to make sure you have a plan. Have a plan. Have a plan. Let's see. Everybody's not trusting. That's right. And if you're not trusting, that means your customer is not going to be trusting. right? Everybody, Jasmine says, I got to get to know them. If they don't get to know you, then they don't trust you. The same way you feel. Now, I want you to think about how many times you launched and you never introduced yourself, never really introduced your product. You just thought, a lot of us are doing this and we're learning as we go, right? So there's nothing wrong with that, right? It's the same as motherhood. You're learning as you go. We were talking about that this weekend, about that book, the motherhood book. It's different when you read in the book. It's different when you're actually doing it, right? So when you're actually doing it, you have to come up with ways on the fly on how to make this work. You got a crying baby. Just because they said leave the baby in the crib and exercise their lungs. I'm not saying they did that, because this is what I'm just saying. But let the baby cry in the crib and exercise their lungs. Maybe you can't do that right now. Maybe the crying is getting to you. Maybe you have something to do and the baby can't be crying. Maybe, you know what I'm saying? Like, so you're going to have to make adjustments to make that work for you. How do you make it work for you? It's trial and error. And that's the same with business. Everything is going to be trial and error. You're not going to always know. And just because somebody said it's this way and this is how it's going to happen, sometimes it's not going to be that way for you, right? That may have worked for them. There's a lot of people that's been very successful during the COVID time, and now they're struggling now. But it's something that works for them at that particular moment. Now you got to pivot and figure out what's going to work in this moment. And that's what a lot of us, maybe we launched something and it didn't work in that moment, but now we got to see what worked, what didn't work. Don't, do none of what didn't work, and do more of what did work. And that way we could, get more results and better, not more results, better results, when you launch the next time, right? So think about it. If you don't trust people, right? You don't easily trust people. Remember, they're not easily trusting you either. So now, what can I do to help you to trust me? Right? So I need to do that. I need to build that trust so you can know, like, and trust me. And then you'll feel more comfortable purchasing my product. I know mine is getting more consistent because when I am, it is totally different. I'm definitely working on that. Got you, Jamie. Got you. Got it. Got to join the meeting. Have a great day, ladies. All right, Khalida. See you later. Thank you. You give great advice. Thank you so much, Linda. Thank you. When do you go live? I go live every Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, here on YouTube and on Facebook. Yep, I've been there trying to do it all the night before. Tell me about the stress, Patricia, right? It's stress. You're so stressed out, you can't even think clear enough to write a description on a scent that you know what it smells like, you know what you want to say, but you can't find the words to say them because you're too busy trying to do all of the other things. Give yourself some time. Give yourself some time. I'm a big time procrastinator. Yes, you are, because remember when we went to go get the lye and the citric acid and you didn't make your soap and stuff? Remember? That's my problem. Right, what you're talking about now, Sherelle. Hey, so true, 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 true. Have a great day. See you in the morning, and God bless. Thank you so much, Linda. I hope to see you tomorrow, 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Yep. I did that, went to bed like 6:30 a.m. Never again. I'm telling you. Some days I used to do it and not sleep, period, like for days. And I was so exhausted. Things weren't right. Things ain't happening the right way. I'm just throwing things up. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm like, the picture just needs to be up at this point. Like, I don't even care. I'm just going to take the picture here. Because now you're so exhausted, you can't even think. You can't think clearly, right? And you don't even care at that point. You just like put it there. Let it go up. Let it go up, because I can't. This candle is going to be right here on this table, period. There's no look, there's no aesthetic. It's just going to be right here on this table. What you get is what you get. Right? And so you can't do that. You give yourself enough time so that you can do it. And even if you don't have enough time and you are, pressed, then maybe think about hiring somebody who can do it, because you may think initially, I don't have the budget for this, right? But if they did that thing, that frees up some time for you, and you don't have to do that thing, and that thing will be ready when you need it. You could have more time to do these other things, and then when it's time to incorporate that thing with this thing, it is a seamless transition, and you don't have to worry about these pictures got to get done before I do blah 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 blah, because they're going to get done, right? So you want to make sure you give yourself some time. And if you feel like I don't want to spend the money there, then you got to give yourself some more time. Give yourself some more time. If you don't want to spend the money somewhere else, then you got to give yourself some more time. But then you also got to realize, if I'm spending the money, I'm going to make it back, because I'll be able to. I know my product is going to be amazing. I know it's going to look amazing. Everything is going to flow. So maybe I do need to invest in that, because that money is going to come back. Just like investing in your email marketing system. Like, my email marketing system is costing me over $100, and I know Patricia's costing her a lot as well, because now she's got the text messages, you got the emails, you got over your email list is over a certain amount of people. It's automatically going to go into those tiers. And is it worth it? So when you look at it and then you say, all right, well, my email marketing system cost me, all right, Nini, have a good day. My email marketing system is going to cost me X amount of dollars. But last time I put out an email, it brought in X amount of dollars. So I see that my email is being covered by my email marketing campaign, which means it's actually working, because it is paying for itself. I just need to do more of it. I need to automate. I need to do certain things so that I could just keep on generating this money, this revenue. I could keep generating it so that I could pay for that platform, because I need it, because clearly you need it, right? So because I need it, and I just need to do more so I could keep it. So you want to make sure. I know I'm about to get up to the next day. I'm like, ah. Linda was asking, when do you think is the best time to go live? Oh, I thought she was asking, when do I go live? I say, Linda, if you're still in the room, I say that go live, look at your insights, and see when your people are on. And when you see that they are most on, that's when I would go live, because you already know that they're already on the platform. Let's see. Yep. Patricia said we're almost at $200. Yes. Have a great day, Nini. It's so expensive, but it's worth it. It pays for itself. It really does. It pays for itself. And there's so much information there that you could use. Like, that information that they give you on your email platform is, like I said, your email list is golden. It's golden. You see the habits, you see the behaviors, you see the patterns, you see all of that within your email marketing. Within email marketing. Yes, I bombed my whole summer release because of procrastination. So now I'm going to do it for the end of summer, make it like summer days. Yep, summer days, Indian summer, all that works. Working on it now. All these gems you are dropping priceless. Thank you. Thank you. The main thing is maintaining your, bringing your customers in, maintaining that steady stream of customers, that steady stream of followers. You want to make sure you're doing that. The only way you're going to have a steady stream of followers is to be consistent. Gotta go. Have a great day. All right, fiance, see you later. I will call you after I get off. I'll text you, and then you let me know if you are free. Have a steady flow of people. How are you going to get this steady flow of people, right? We were talking about that last week. How often are you going to show up in order to get this steady flow of people? Are you going to be on, what's the platform you like most? Is the platform you are most popular on, or you're most familiar with, whatever that platform is, show up and show up consistently. Is there something you can introduce to yourself that you want to be a part of, to take part of? I think one of those things is Pinterest, because the people on Pinterest are looking for the thing that you have. So Pinterest is another place. Your social media, your Pinterest, you make sure you have that, and you make sure you have your email marketing. You have a way to capture emails. So if you have a pop-up on your website, if you have a landing page, whatever, make sure that you are capturing emails, period. That is how you are going to be able to communicate with the people who engage with your content, right? Do we understand that? Make sure that you have a way to communicate with your people, right? We got to get them in the door. That's what I have here. Getting them in the door. What you doing with your social media? How you engaging them? How are you being consistent? So that is like number one. Number one, you're going to grow your platform by being consistent. Are you consistent with your social media? Are you scheduling it out? Yes for one, two for no. Are you consistent with your social media? How does Pinterest work, Nikki? You post your pictures up. You can do idea pins. You can do regular pins. You're not really selling. You're just posting it so people can. You'll put Sherelle Sweet Treats, and then you'll say like I'm gonna go with your cigar wax melts, right? So you can say cigar wax melts. You put a little description. You can put your website, the link to where to go to find it, and then you put tags, and people will find what you have by looking at that. Kelly is not being consistent. Wow, you not being consistent, Kelly. Tanya is saying yes, ma'am. Michelle is scheduling. Jamie, come on, Jamie. LaRonda saying one. Oh gosh, LaRonda, we need you to get to the. We need you to lean to the one. Get out the 0.5. Laura is two. We need you to be consistent. Sean is two. Sean, we need you to start being consistent because you got a company that you're trying to get off the floor. So we need you to start engaging these people. So when you are ready to launch, they are there. Jasmine says she's getting there. Come on, Jasmine. Come on, come on, come on. Have been so out of the loop. I'm trying to catch up with all of our classes. That's okay. That's okay. You just get back in track. Get back on track. I mean, jump in the rope. Jump in the rope. Two, I'm just lost overall. I feel like I don't know what I should be posting. We have plenty of information on posting. You can go back to the Coffees with Nikki, the previous ones, and it definitely tells you what you should be posting. What are you selling? What are you doing? How are you do? Are you explaining who, not explaining? Are you posting about who you are? Are you doing behind the scenes? Are you showing how to use your product? Are you doing demonstrations? Are you talking about the ingredients that you're using? Like, there's so many things because we are the content that we are overthinking our content. Do not overthink your content. Every single thing that you do is going to be content. Your inventory comes in, say your inventory comes in. You start in the business and you still have some background work to do. Show that you're doing the background work. Show that you're trying to get your LLC. Show when you get your LLC. Show that you're going to the bank, setting up this and doing that. Show them that you're doing the behind the scenes. Show yourself printing out orders. Show yourself typing up, getting your website together. Show your frustration. Show all of that. People are so interested in the glow up, all that back end stuff that people think that people are not interested in. They are. They are. They want to see what you started out with and where you at right now. They want to see that it's a part of your story. It's a part of your brand, right? Don't overthink your content. Every single thing that you do, period, is going to be content. Content. Get in there too. Okay. Need to do better. Okay. Okay. I do ads, but that's all, and raffles. I got a raffle on the 27th. Okay, so what are you doing with your products? What are you doing with your products? Like the ads that you're doing, are they producing for you? Are you getting anything from it? Are you getting sales from it? Are you getting followers from it? Like, what is the purpose of your ads, Siobhan? I feel like I'm consistent, honestly. You're getting there, but compared to what is suggested, I feel like I'm not posting enough. So then post enough. All you got to do is post enough. Your Wednesday lives are lit. Black girls are lit. That's what my shirt say. It is lit. So make sure you engaging. Make sure you engaging. And even if you're not engaging so much on your grid, engage on your stories at least 5 times. Engage in your stories at least minimum 5 times on your stories. I know I tell you all the time, I'm gonna flood your stories. The reason why I tell you I'm gonna flood your stories because I want to be in the top 3 whenever you go to your Instagram. I want to make sure that I'm at the top. I want to make sure as soon as you get there, I'm in one of those top 3 bubbles. And that way, either you're going to go back to my content to see what I posted on my grid, or you're going to stay on there so you can continue to see what my stories are. Or you're going to come back to see, did Nikki say something new? She put 5 up. You're not counting the 5, but you just see that there's a lot of, content in my stories, and then maybe you're like, oh, I wonder what happened with this. I wonder where she went with this. I wonder what happened with that. So you want to make sure that you at least 5 times in your stories. I need to hire an intern to post to my social media. Go ahead and do it. If you have a kid, let your kid do it. They are familiar with these social media platforms. They know how to work these things. They know how to grow them. If you have a kid, use the kid. Use the kid. And to be fair, Jasmine said she's getting there. That's a 1.5, but I feel I'm nice to you, LaRonda. I'm fair. You a mess. You are such a mess. I love you, LaRonda, and you are lit and you are live, and I love your content. Your content is seriously really good. It really is. Seriously, legit, legit, legit. Ladies, Waxy Flower is having 25% off all their fragrance oils today. I've never heard, I mean, never heard of Waxy Flower. I've never ordered from them. I'm in here, Nikki, laughing at myself because I definitely need to get out of my head on what to post. See? Get out of your head. Listen, stop overthinking. You're overthinking. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. Just make sure that your grid looks pretty. Just make sure that if you do a reel, that maybe you put a cover photo on it, or you do something. You have a nice still on your reel so that your grid doesn't look crazy. Just make sure that you are posting content that people want to see, and then you see what has the most engagement, and you do more of that. You do more of that. Okay, stories I can do more of. Yes, yes. And even if you post it two times a day on your grid, then that's okay, right? If you post 2 times a day on your grid, that's okay. But at least get your stories done so that they could watch, and then they'll go to the grid. And you could even direct them to go to the grid to like something, to put an emoji, to do something. Push your stuff up in the Explorer page. Push your stuff up in the algorithm. Instagram is consistently changing. That's one thing we know that's going to happen with Instagram. It's never going to be the same, because once you get the algorithm, it's going to change on you again. So you just go ahead and do what you're going to do, but make sure you're consistent with it. I love you too. I like that extra nice sauce you put on it. LaRonda is a hot mess. All of it. All of it. Thank you so much for sharing. You're welcome. All right, so that's the first thing, right? Our audience, building our audience, engagement. That's the first thing. That's your social media. That's your email marketing. That's your messaging. That's all of that. Make sure that you have a plan to do these things and to be and stay consistent. If you need to stay consistent by planning it out, plan it out. If you need to be consistent by scheduling it out, schedule it out. There's plenty of platforms which you can use to schedule out your content. You can do it at the night before, while you're relaxing. When the day is over and you've done everything, you can sit there and start editing your email. Editing your emails, editing your content, editing the videos that you tape while you were working, or the things that you were doing. Edit those things and schedule it out. One video can get you like what? I say about 5 to 6 pieces of content, because there's so many ways that you can repurpose that content. You can do ingredient highlights. You can do measuring. You can do the importance of certain ingredients. You can do organizing, making, packaging, pack an order with me. All of that can be the whole same video. You can do all of that within an hour, but you could break that up into like a bunch of pieces of content, and you have it right there. Like, don't overthink it. Don't think that, oh, I got to do this. I got to put on makeup if I'm going to do this. I got to do this if I got to do. No, because once you start thinking of all the things you got to do in order for that content to be done, then you're going to find a reason or find a way not to do the content. And then guess what? That content won't be done. And you'll be sitting there like, I don't have anything to post today. Of course you don't, because you overthought it. Do the video, edit it later. Edit it later. Yes, I just realized I've been posting reels of making products, and my reels went 2,700 in an hour. Post more reels then, Jamie. I mean, Linda. Post more reels. Post more reels. Jamie says, I don't know how to edit videos, or at least what app I can use, because I'm terrible with trying to edit. I do have a video about InShot. I think it's on my YouTube channel. Yes, I actually do. It's basic information on how to use InShot. I use InShot, the app, and you can shorten your video. You can speed it up. You can take the volume off. You can do this, a lot of advanced things that you could do with InShot. I just do the very basic and edit my videos the time that I need it to be done. It gives you the time at the bottom, how long your video is, and just do the basics. And as you go along, you can add different things because you'll be learning. But for right now, you just need the basics. Just do the basics and put your videos up. Put your videos up. So not follow. Well, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. But on my YouTube channel, I do have a video. I'm not sure exactly where it's at, but it's there. It's there. It's pink and red and yellow, I think. I'm on it, and it says how to use InShot or something like that. True, because you'll feel overwhelmed. Good point, Nikki. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you. Thank you, Trina. That's amazing, Linda. I don't know how to edit either. Let me see where that video is. I'm getting that right now. Okay, thank you. We'll be checking that out. Yes, definitely. You guys, if you are not familiar with how to edit, and you don't use, like I said, I use InShot. I don't have an iPhone, so I don't use any of those iPhone apps, but just do the basic, right? Don't delete your video, keep the video whole. Just take the pieces that you want for that particular topic, or that particular topic for the video, and use that, post that one, and then reuse that same video, the whole video, edit the parts that you want, make that video too, post that up, do the same thing, take the parts out you want for part 3, edit that, post that up. If you have InShot, you can keep the video as a draft. So whenever you're ready for it, then you can post it to whatever social media outlet that you want to. But if you delete the video, as far as I know, on my phone, if I delete the video, then there's going to be some things that are not going to be on the video, because you can't delete the video. The video still has to be on the device. But InShot, as long as I keep the video on and I create my drafts, I can just go back to my drafts and put it up when I'm ready. So it'll be a draft until I'm ready to post it. Okay. Definitely subscribe. Hey, thank you. Do you pay for InShot? You can pay for InShot, but you can also get it for free. Go ahead and do it for free first and see if you like what it, what it gives. I still use it as a free app. And you just have to just make sure they have a way for you to not have the watermark on the video, and you have to watch a free video, right? So just watch the free video and get the watermark off. Do not post any reels with any watermark on your video, period, at all. Just get that off of there. And like I said, InShot, you watch the video and they will take it off. Watch the video and it's removed. Me either. I only like iPhone pics. And they can keep the rest. Yes, I'm not an iPhone user. I'm not an Apple. I'm not an avid Apple user either. I have an iPad, and that's as far as I go. I don't need a watch. I don't need a phone. I don't need all these other things. It's too much. I just started literally last week. I'm starting small. It will get easier the more we do it. Yes, definitely. Let me go ahead and see if I can find this video, and I'll put it in the chat. But yeah, make it super simple, make it super easy. You don't need transitions. You don't need to do all that other stuff. For right now, as you learn, just cut what you need, use what you need, whatever spaces, put them together and post it. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. Let me see. YouTube. All right, so we have that communication. I have a whole lot of that. I touched on some of the things. I didn't touch on everything, but I just want to make sure this is the most important part for you guys, right? Because if you're saying, like I said, if you're staying consistent on your, on your platforms, people are going to rely on you posting at these particular times. You don't see it. It's not going to be something that they say to you. It's going to just be like when I say I'm going live Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Now you guys are familiar. Good morning, Angela. Now you're familiar with me going live 9 a.m., right? So if you don't see me, then you're like, where's Nikki? It's 9 a.m. Did she send out something saying that she's not going to be here? She's always here at 9 a.m. You guys expect me to be here at 9 a.m., right? If I get on and I'm late, you're like, did she post? Where's the post? Is it in my email? Let me check my email because maybe she says she's going on vacation. Maybe she says she's going to do something. If I'm even 5 minutes late, because if I'm 5 minutes late, Latrice, if I'm 5 minutes late, I got a text from Latrice like, where are you? People waiting on you. What are you doing? I automatically have that. But they're familiar with you doing it. So you're creating that consistency, right? Because you want them to anticipate when you're going to be there, right? So make sure you guys do that. That one looks weird, girl. You look weird. Maybe I'm going to do my makeup for Coffee with Nikki. Just kidding. I'm definitely not doing that. That is definitely not going to be a thing. Let me see if I can find this video. Any questions so far about communicating with your people and being consistent? Any questions so far? Yes, no, you getting what I'm putting down? You picking up what I'm putting down? Yes, yes, and yes, or no? Here we go. Are we picking up what I'm putting down? Ooh, yes. All right. And so I'm going to challenge you to be consistent. I'm not going to check you, but I'm just going to challenge you to be consistent, because if you're not being consistent, then you can't expect the results that you want if you don't have the consistency. If you're not disciplined, my 3 words and my keys to success is intention, discipline, and consistency. And if you are not disciplined to be consistent, then you are not going to be able to do what it is that you want to do. Because if you don't show up, people can't depend on you. And you have to do it when you feel like doing it and when you don't feel like doing it. That's just like on period. That's on period. Nope, wrote it all down. Got you, got you. I'm getting it. I'm multitasking. It's okay, Julie. We all be multitasking. Yes, I've been quietly taking notes and absorbing. Good, good, good. Getting it. I just posted the link for the video. That video is going to show you how to make quick and easy reels using InShot. The InShot app is INSHOT. You can use that app to edit your videos, right? So we are speaking to our people and everything, and you also want to make sure that whenever you're communicating, everything is on brand. That's the language, that's the colors, that's the feeling. You want to make sure that it's all within your brand feel, because you don't want them to create what they think it is, right? You want them to have a definitive answer on what your brand is, right? Don't create because I didn't give you enough information. Don't create what you think it is. I want you to know what my brand is about. So make sure that when you're speaking, you're using your brand colors, you're using your language, you're using your whole feeling. Everything about your vibe needs to show up in your communication. Yes, we understand that. Everything about your vibe needs to show up in your communication. Yes, 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 and yes. I only have the first part. It's okay, Yazzie Faye. You could catch the replay. But you was here last week, so you heard most of it. Most of it, right? Yes, 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 yes. And you got to have a destination. Where are you leading these people to? Are you leading them to your website? Are you leading them to your social media? Are you leading them to an email list? Where are you leading your people to? No, I mean intention. Your intention, consistency, and discipline. Intention, discipline, and consistency. I just thought of something for you. Well, I thought of it when we were at the place in DC. I think anytime that you are doing anything in production, I think it should be like in the studio. So I think you should say, you're in the studio creating or whatever. I think it should be in that kind of language. Yes. I was thinking that would be good for you because it's the music, you're in the studio, you're in a session. You know what I'm saying? I have a session. That's what producers are doing, right? You're producing, you're the producer. You're the producer, yes. What is the other word that I'm looking for? The starts with the C. Not conductor. It'll come to me. When it comes to me, I'll let you know. But you're in the studio, you're producing beats, you're producing the music, you're in the studio, you have a session, all that music talk, that's who you are, yes. That's what your words are. Everything that includes music. Everything in the production of music, that's what you're creating in your product. Melodic sense, period. Right? What else? I have a whole lot that I want to say, but I'm trying to see what I'm going to get to today, and then we'll pick up the rest tomorrow. Composer. That's the word. Thank you. All right, and the other thing I asked you guys before, I wanted you to check out your competition. How many people in here has been checking out their competition? Your competition, the people who inspired you, the people who do the same thing that you're doing, companies that you love. Have you been researching these people? Put a yes in the comments if you have, put a no if you have not. Are you looking at the way they post? Are you looking at how they communicate with their people? Are you looking at how the people are engaging with them? Do you see how their following reacts to certain things and things like that? What are they doing? What could you be doing that's similar or better? Not the same, similar or better. Okay, yes, you've been researching. Nicole is one-ish. Nicole, get out the ish and make it one. Michelle is one. Kelly's one. Linda's yes. Jasmine's yes. Trina's yes. I was looking at the reels and photography. Okay. For what? LaRonda's one. I need to do it more consistently. Yes, and yes. Yes. You want to just pay attention to what they're doing because you want to know what works for them so you could do it, right? But not copying, but you tweaking it, right? You want to see what's working for them and how they got to that following, right? You're researching and you want to make sure that you're doing those things and applying it to what you can do and how can you apply it better. Yes, that's a good one. Oh, thank you, Laura. Okay, yes, that company, yes, I don't know how to say it, MacTub. Right. I'm looking at the website, product, photography, and content. Yes. Yes. And see how you can make it that much better. What could you do that's going to make that better than what they did? Write these things down. Don't leave it sitting in your head because if it's sitting in your head, it's going to be left there, right? Or it's going to just come right out because your brain is only going to hold so much information that you are going to recall when you need it. So it may not recall it. It may just be sitting there. So you want to make sure you're writing these things down. Write it down, be consistent, write it down, be consistent, write it down, be consistent, period. Right? If you say something 3 times, it's more likely to last. So hopefully you remember what I said, right? Pay attention to what they're doing, take notes, and do it for you, right? Do we have that? I want you to be so successful. I want you to realize the results that you are getting with the content that you have. I want you to see how you could elevate your platform to be exactly what you want it to be. You guys have the potential, and everybody that I know that's in here, and I know their product, and I know what they're doing, have the potential to be so amazing. So amazing. Everybody's brand in here is amazing. Everybody, the look is amazing. Some things need some work, but you can see the work in progress is fine, right? But everybody in here has the ability to be amazing and to just take over. right? And there's no reason why you can't take over. And the only thing that would be in your way for you not taking over would be you. I stand in my way a lot of the times because I procrastinate a lot of the times, and then I'm doing double the work, right? I don't need to be doing double the work. I need to have a consistent schedule so that I could do what I have to do, right? The reason why I could tell you that, because that's how I know how I engage with myself at times, not all the time, but sometimes I do. And I see how it slows me down. You're going to have your moments, but don't let it be a thing that's going to be there forever, right? Don't let that moment be there forever. It's going to be a moment. Let it happen and pass. It's not coming to stay. It's coming to pass. I need to do more. Yes. I need my little sister to be my darn content photographer. She took most of my pics this weekend. Don't depend on your sister to be your content photographer if you have to beg her to do it, Yazzie Faye. Or if you have to be around to give her what she needs so she can do it wherever she is, and so that you could get them done and she could send them to you quickly. Figure out how you could work with it so that you're not on a delay, right? Because if you say, I got to wait for my sister to come and my sister's got to do this and my sister's got to do that, that's going to take you time away from doing what it is you got to do. Give your sister everything she needs in order to get the job done wherever she is at, right? That is helping you to be efficient, right? Make sure sis got it. Sis, what you need? You need the backgrounds? I'll drop that right off to you. What you need? I got it. You need some spoons? Oh, don't worry about it. I got the spoons for you, sis. Don't you worry about it. Make sure she has everything she needs in order to give you the results you need, the pictures and all of that stuff. Make sure she has it. Got it. I like when you cheer for everyone. Oh, thank you. I cheer for everybody. I do, because I do believe in you guys. It's not even just fluff. That's not me blowing smoke up your booties. It's the facts. I mean of me. Oh, okay. Well, then you better get to y'all better make a date. Y'all better make a date and don't make it late. Y'all better make a date, don't make it late. But yes. Get the date, get it going, get it popping. Yes. Shake it off. Yes. Not the products. I have 2 people for that. I have 2 people for products. Okay. However you need to get the job done, Yazzie Faye. Yes, and yes. Get it done. Get it done. I'm standing in my way. I need you to get me out of my way, Nikki. Yes, you got to get out your way. You got to make yourself uncomfortable. If you're comfortable, that means that you're not growing. If you're comfortable where you're at right now, you're not growing. If you feel uncomfortable, you feel slight stress, you feel slight pressure, guess what? You're growing. You're growing. If you don't feel that, nothing is happening. You're stagnant, which means you're actually moving backwards because you staying still only is going to slide you back. It's not going to keep you current. It's not going to move you forward if you just staying right here, right? Because people are going to start moving ahead of you, and that's going to start pushing you back, right? People are going to get ahead of you doing the same thing that you're doing or doing something similar to what you're doing. And by you not moving and by you not making any progress, that's just going to push you back because they're moving forward. Right? So you staying still and they're moving forward, you're just sliding back. Nikki, thank you. That's why we love you. Hey. Okay, ladies, I'm gonna catch the end of this PN. Oh, I'm gonna catch the end of this PN, the replay. Heading to my Bishop channel. Okay, see you later. See you later. I hope the Bishop send a message to us. Let us know what the Bishop said. Have to get my other morning inspiration in after you. I get it. Hey, Holly, Miss Holly. I've been so late the past week or so. It's okay. We're still here. We're about to wrap it up though, but we are here. The replay will definitely be up. But I just want to make sure you guys keep in mind, we already said, what is the importance of before you even plan your launch, before you even get your launch started, what do you need to do? So this is me asking you a question. This is my research. This is my quiz to you. What do you need to do? And I'll wait. My coffee is now cold. When it was nice and hot, I should have drank it all. What do you need to do in order to maintain your in order to grow your audience? What do you need to do? And then I want you to put in a note somewhere that you have to fully commit. Fully commit. Period. Put it somewhere. Put it in your heart. Put it in your head. Put it on your bathroom mirror. Put it on your refrigerator. I don't care where you put it. Fully commit. You want this thing to be successful? Fully commit. Period. Commit to yourself. Period. Romance them. Talk about it more. Okay, that's one. Come on, come on, come on through, y'all. What y'all got? It's a lot of people in this room. I don't have a lot of answers. I have one. What do you have? Join the people. That's right. That's right. What else we got? Come on. What else we got? It's too cold. What do you have? And then we're going to come back and we're going to talk about the rest. This is going to take us probably like this week too. I didn't know. You have this week too that we're going to continue to talk about this because I want to make sure that I'm hitting home. I want to make sure that you guys are making these changes. I want to make sure that you are inspired to make the changes that you say that you want. I don't want to move on to the next thing if you are not getting what I'm saying here, because if I'm moving on to the next thing and you're not grabbing it, I'm not doing you guys, I am, but I'm not helping you. I'm not in, it's just not, it's not landing, and I needed to land. I needed to land. I missed the question. What do you need to do? What do you need to do to bring your audience to you? What do you need to do for your engagement? Consistently show up. Yes. Let them know. Let them get to know you. Yes. Engage consistently. Yes. You have to love your business, what you're doing. Absolutely. Because if you don't love it, then when you don't feel like doing it, you can't be consistent. Because when you don't feel like doing it, that's all you need for you to stop. Period. Period. Like I said, there's times when I don't feel like making things. There are times when I don't feel like doing things, but they got to get done consistently. I know what I'm expecting, and I know, what my goals are. So I know that I have to do it when I feel like it and when I don't. So if you don't love it, when you don't feel like it, that'll be your excuse and your exit plan to get on out of there, right? Post. Yes. Content. Yes. Plan and execute. Yes. Probably post more, even though I've picked up it's not enough. Nope. You got to keep on going, because there's always going to be new people. You know how many people are on these social media platforms every single day? Every single day. And it's not the same people every single day. There's new people signing up. There's, different people getting on every single day. Warm them up through engagement tactics so they're not cold when you launch certain products or collections. Exactly. Yes. Monique says, I need to build my confidence. I know I have a great product and to be more consistent. Yes, yes, and yes. Push yourself. Yes. Push yourself. If you are comfortable, then that means what? If you're comfortable, that means what? Somebody put it in the chat. Put it in the chat. If everything is comfortable, you feeling nice and cozy and cushy, then you are not what? What we got, y'all? Oh, I could take this one off. You're not growing. That's right. That's right. That's right. You're stagnant. You're not growing. You're not doing enough. You're not stretching yourself. Exactly. Exactly. I want you to feel some discomfort. And when you have a lot of discomfort, just think about it. Think about it. You are going to grow. You're going to make a way out of no way. You're going to figure it out. You're going to see what works and don't work. You're going to know this is going to be something. Even though you are under a lot of stress, you're going to come out on top and you're going to figure out, all right, well, I know that I can't do this and this and this and this and that. But when you feeling that uncomfortableness, that uncomfortability, right? Uncomfortability. Sounds good. When you're feeling that, then I'm growing. Things is happening. Things are moving. Yes, I'm stressed, but I'm blessed, and I'm going to get myself up and through this because I know that I'm the greater good is in my head. I know I'm growing, because once I get past, I have how many soaps that I got to do within this certain time, and I got to do this by this. I'm stressed out. I'm not getting sleep, but I know I know it's getting there. I know it's getting done. What am I getting from this? What am I getting from this? I'm coming out on the top. I know how to do this. I know how to analyze this. I know what I need for this. Maybe I need to hire somebody to help me do this. And then, okay, so now these are the changes that I'm going to make that is going to help me the next time that happens, or even better, or bigger or better, right? Bigger or better. You are not building if you are comfortable. That's right. Growing. Get out of your comfort zone. Exactly. Get up on out of there. Get up on out of there. When you feel like, ooh, I gotta do this. Oh, I gotta do that. That's where you need to be. That's exactly where you need to be. Hey, you dropped a nugget. Hey, I'm stressed, but I'm blessed. That's right. That's right. When you feel that pressure, just know in that moment, yes, I'm under pressure, but I'm gonna get it done. I'm gonna get the job done, because I'm committed to get this job done. So that's what I got for y'all today. This actually, I didn't get to cover everything that I wanted to cover today, but this is, again, it went into your communication. It goes into your engagement. It goes into your consistency. And this is something, these are your building blocks that you're going to need, so that you are not launching your product to an empty place, right? These are the things that you need to set up before you even plan a launch, before you even plan anything. These are the things that you got to set up. You don't have your business set up yet? Well, get them excited about what you plan on launching. You don't have your business set up yet? Get the things done that you need to, and start bringing these people in with you, so that when you do launch this thing, they are there. Give them some education on your product. Give them some education on what you got going on. Give them some education on your vessels, and why you choose them, and why you choose these fragrance oils, and why you doing this, and why you doing this. You're building your know, like, and trust factor in your audience, period. Does everybody get what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying? And that's what we're going to have for today. I'm probably going to type this up so that you guys can have it in the Honor Society. I'm not probably going to type it up. I am going to type it up so that you guys can have it in the Honor Society, so you can look back on it, and you know what I'm saying? Because you may not have picked up everything right in this particular moment, and you may pick it up if you hear it again, and you may pick it up if you see it. Some people don't learn the same way. Some people need to read it and see it. Some people need to hear it. So however you need to learn, or however you learn, then I want to make sure that I provide it both ways, so that you are ready to go. Ready to go. Thank you, Nikki. Love you all, babe. See you later. By the way, did I miss? No, you did not. You did not, LaRonda. It's this week. It's this week. It's this week. Everybody got it. Got you. The 21st, the 27th, I believe. Yes, I had it on Thursday. I had the body spray class on Thursday, but I do have to change it to Wednesday, because we leave on Thursday. So I will be traveling at the time we're supposed to go live. I thought we would be there, but we're not. So on the 27th, on Wednesday. So everybody, please put that in. I will also be putting that in your information, the 27th, the 27th, the 27th, body spray class. Also, Jasmine had posted in the Honor Society a template for the labels, which she was very generous to do. I know, right? I really am. She was so generous, and she created a body spray label for you guys. You can tweak it to put your own information. She gives you instructions on how to do it, Jasmine. Thank you so much for doing that. But yes, in the Honor Society, go download it. She tells you everything. So you have the class, you have the template, and you have the product. So y'all rock that out. So make sure you go to the Honor Society and download your template so that you can customize it. And Patricia, dang, you're really on tour. Yep. Don't forget the template is up in the Honor Society. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. And if you need anything done as far as your graphics is concerned, your logos and things like that, you can contact Jasmine. She's Hey Jasmine Alyssa, right? Hey Jasmine Alyssa on Instagram. And I think heyjasminealyssa.com. Jasmine, put your information in the chat so I can pin it. Let me know your time so I can notify my followers for the live this week. 7 o'clock. 7 o'clock, LaRonda. Oh, I'm right. Okay. You'll be done because I think you go on at 9. So you'll be done. Yes. Thank you, Jasmine. Yes, yes, and yes. Oh, and Jasmine, I gotta speak to you afterwards. I'm gonna make sure, not make sure, but see where we at with my banners. And so I could pay. And that's it, you guys. You guys, if you're not following me on social media, follow me. Instagram, Bubble Babes University, BABEZ University. Follow me there. You can follow me on TikTok. TikTok, I'm Bubble Babes. I think I'm going to change it to Bubble Babes University because I use it more for Bubble Babes University than I do my Bath and Body Company. So I might change that one and start another one. We'll see. We'll see. And if you're not a part of the Honor Society, go to bubblebabesuniversity.com and sign up for the Honor Society. It's a subscription-based membership. But if you are not ready to commit, don't worry about it. You can go ahead and just put your email in the first page. Put your email in the first page. I'm not on the first page. When you go to the website, it'll be right there. This is Sean with all this noise. It'll be right there, and just sign up, and that way we'll keep you abreast of anything that is going on and our updates. Jasmine is the best. Jasmine is the best. And if you did not do the whiteboard challenge and you are interested in doing the whiteboard challenge, if you're interested in doing the whiteboard challenge, that will be an awesome reel for you to do for content. You just slamming and all kinds of stuff, babe. It'll be an awesome thing for content. I'm telling you, I posted up the whiteboard challenge. I had over 5,000 views by the time we reached, I don't know where we were in on our travels, but I posted it when we left to drive down to Tyson's Corner is Virginia. Yeah. To Virginia. Halfway there, it was already at 5,000. So in a couple of hours. I'm not saying it was, the content, but it seemed like everybody loves the organization. So go ahead, and if you're gonna do it, tag Jasmine, because Jasmine is the person who I got it from, who I was inspired by, and make sure you tag her just so that she can get the views as well. And yeah, it's been a great talk. Have a great day. Have a great day, Betty Rose. The whiteboard is helping me big time. I'm telling you, I like taking things off my whiteboard. How are you guys getting? How are y'all getting this crazy reach? I'm not sure, Jasmine, but use the tags that I use. Go and see what hashtags I use. I think I got to look at your hashtags. Did you use whiteboard organization, DIY whiteboard organization, sticky notes, Post-its, all those type of things? Put that on your tags. I found a weekly whiteboard in the clearance aisle at Aldi's for $8. Ooh, that's nice. They may be near you. Check your Aldi's, babes. All right, check your Aldi's. I don't have. Do we have an Aldi? In Stroudsburg, it's far. I got. Okay, I'm gonna do that. Yes, yes, yes. Change your tags. Anything with education, put it on Pinterest. I see you on Pinterest. Put it on Pinterest. Put it on TikTok. Put it there. 16 by 20. Ooh, that's a nice size. That is a nice size. If you can do the challenge, post it up and see what your engagement is going to be like. My engagement was really good. It was really good. I don't have that kind of engagement on Bubble Babes University. So it was something that was different, but it was a lot. It's a lot. So try it. Found it last week. All right, y'all. So if you have an Aldi's near you, you can get you a big white boy for $8. Check it out and see. Call and see. So thank you guys so very much. I appreciate you guys. I got a whole lot of work to do. Of course, I'm going to flood your timelines. I'm going to flood your timelines, flood your stories. And that is it. I will see you guys in the morning, and I will send you an email with the updates. Because we have updates for the body spray class, the link to the template, and also what else do I have? I have another update. Forgot what it is, but whatever. You guys have an amazing day. Make sure you start planning out your content, planning out how you're going to speak to your people, thinking about what your brand language is, thinking about your brand. Let's get it together, y'all. We got to be ready September, October at least. All right, y'all. So have an amazing day. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope you guys got lots of value from this. And if you love the content, make sure that you share with your friends and tell them come over. You can even take this link right now and share with them and tell them come on over. We good with that. All right, you guys. See you guys later.